very clear. This is match point right here. This is not a best of 5. So it does seem like as we jump into match point here, Echo Proud up against Echo Loud. If Echo Proud wins this, they knock Echo Loud down to the lower bracket, the loser's bracket, as some might call it. A lot is on the line here. So take us away, Dave.
Ooh, dude. I mean, right now, both teams start off with the same strategy. I think many teams are doing this now, with the EXP lane sharing with Mage starting the first wave, and then the support takes the first wave. This will try to guarantee their level 4. But I want to take a moment to follow on the point that you mentioned a little bit earlier, with the big teams missing on the momentum. The thing about that is, like, the established team, the team that already has success. One thing about that is that there's so much baggage and so much pressure, right? It's okay, we're already winning with this strategy. Are we really gonna change a strategy right now, right? Whereas the lower tier team, like I said, when we see the experiments, it's usually coming from the lower tier teams, because they're not afraid to lose anything, right? There's nothing on the table, not pressure. If they win, it's great. If they lose, it's like, like it's whatever, right? If I win, it's, oh my God, I just beat the tier 1 team. If I lose, there's no pressure. So that's usually those teams who are taking on experiment, trying something new. And because the huge meta shift, the huge meta change, it's frequently those new teams that coming up that's not afraid of to try things going to have the upper edge. And that's exactly what we're talking about. Every time a meta shifts, a meta changes, it's always creates a new king. We never seen like the same team dominates completely different metas in any mobile game, any strategy game, right? Especially something as competitive as Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
So let's take a talk about some of these neutral objectives and how each team has to approach them, right? I feel like some of the big plays here are going to be the heavy spin from Carl Teasy and the deadly catch along with the Minoan's Fury from the side of Echo Proud. Who's going to be able to land these CCs a little bit better? It does look like James in the backside will pop the Raven Spider. Benny Cutie in the offlane takes out Outplay. But aside from that, we're still in the turtle pit. JP able to find Sanford. The deadly catch comes out and Zeta secures the first turtle of this game. The Terrified happens. Zeta goes down to Yaoi and the fight still pursues. JP going to decide to back off, but overall it is a 2-for-2, a 2-for-1 trade. Echo Loud coming out on top. They do lose the turtle, but it is huge that Benny Cutie gets that kill up in the top side 1v1.
Yeah, and I want to say that right now Echo Proud is still doing pretty good. They secured a turtle. They got a kill, right? Obviously lost the one-on-one trade on the top side. Otherwise it would have been a one-on-one trade and with the turtle kill. So overall it's pretty good. And you also see the combo coming up, right? With Zeta, with JP. Right now Echo Proud is definitely doing everything correct in my opinion, right? Like they have the momentum. They're doing all right. James onto Sanford is not afraid. You can see James, there's not a second of doubt. Where a lot of teams, when they go against like, really strong team like Echo, they become kind of not them, right? Like they're afraid to fight. They're afraid to, even in a winning condition, the winning situation, they're still kind of nervous. Or should I say, right? Oh, here we go. Outplayed. Actually, outplayed Carl Teasy and went back to the top side. But this might be a dive, Trex.
Yeah, I mean, they're just keeping pressure on keeping Outplay away from that tier 3. They're going to give Benny Cutie as much space as he needs to get more gold plating. Though it doesn't seem like he got a lot, it is still putting him a little bit ahead of Outplayed here, which is important. Now, you talked about combos earlier. If we want to talk about a wombo combo, Echo Proud definitely has it. You have the Wild Catch, you got the Rough Waves, you got the Minoan's Fury, you got the whole package, the whole meal here, ready to serve to Echo Loud. Echo Loud also kind of has that, but I think a lot of it, once again, is going to rely on Benny Cutie. And here we go, over the damage. The Rough Waves dude comes out, helps JP. He gets him Minoan's Fury. Carl Teasy trying to fight back with Zeta, still finds it with the Crab Claw Cannon.
JP survives.
Pick off Echo Proud.
Oh my God, Trex. Why did JP keep on doing this? Right, he survived yet again with sliver of health. I mean, but that was a beautiful wombo combo though, right? Like this is the wombo combo that Echo Loud wanted to pull off last game with their engages, But it seemed like Echo Proud was doing it for them. And it's doing a fantastic job. We're seeing knockup, pump knockup, upon ultimates. It's like literally 3 knockup at once, right? Curtizy knockup, JP knockup into the Zeta's ultimate knockup. It's just so many knockups. And it looks so beautiful because not a single person, except for Sanji, has a Purify on the side of Echo Loud.
You know, in the very beginning, before all these games started, you mentioned identities, Dave. And Echo Loud has always been, I mean, I feel like their identity has been volatility. It's been aggressive. It's been in your face. We can also play slow. They've mastered so many things, but Echo Proud is right now is a perfect answer to that. I normally don't like teams being reactionary, but Echo Proud has seemed to master that. Like you said, Echo Loud makes this play, but Echo Proud instantly responds as they have the competition to do it. And here they go, trying to do it again. JP will possibly finally go down. He's still up, pops a flicker, outplay finds Cutie, and that is a good trade. JP goes down, but that's okay, because Carl Teasy will fall next, and there it is. They have been reacting perfectly.
Oh, Trax in the mid lane, no. It seemed like the trade-off of skills. On the wait a
second. Sanji in a bad spot, forced to steal the Headley catch with the IMU just to get away. Sanford in the midst of things, getting some nice damage onto Curteezy here, trying to get the finish. Can he though? Curteezy able to just escape, but Yawi comes in with the Tyrant's Revenge, able to find it. Sanford goes down anyways though to James. They are back and forth right now, blow for blow, and Yawi almost takes a left hook, able to get away though. Cutie with crossbow tame, able to lock onto James there, but can't get the finish. The shield comes in time. Overall, it's 5-4 at 6.5 minutes. Echo Proud holding about a 1,000 gold lead.
You know, I usually don't talk about mechanics, but just now that was such a beautiful mechanic from Outplayed. Played by Outplayed, right? I mean, Outplayed with the Outplay. When Cutie was getting that, when the entire Echo Loud was going on to Echo Proud with Engage on JP, Outplayed immediately jumped in with the ultimate to stop. Before that, Trex.
Wait a second.
Huge
still able to get away, responds, gets to knock up the Petrify, the rough waves, and Zeta takes the turtle. Carl Teasy can do nothing but run away with that heavy spin, but they don't want to let it happen. James tries to get the finish, Yawi comes in the nick of time, able to stun him up and allow Carl Teasy to escape with a sliver of health. Sanford coming from the side, but Echo Proud doesn't want to stop. They're going to move on to this tower, finally backing off, but still the aggression is there, Dave.
I mean, there's not too much. Just now, the turtle fight was pretty standard. Echo Proud had a position, and then they played aggressive, but a little bit disconnect, obviously, you know, because they used the Minute and Fury to delay the turtle. And every time you use that, when you have a separation of skills, you're running into a problem, right? You have to do one thing at a time. You either fight, drop the turtle, or you just do the turtle. But just now there was like disconnects. Panda can just use the ultimate Purify and go back in to try to steal the turtle, which resulted in a lot of wasted skills. So back to what I was trying to say was Outplay. You know, here you go, the exact same situation. JP getting caught. Can he save himself this time?
Yeah, but he's not going to get away this time. Zeta able to pick up the killing spree on Yawi, though. The fight still pursues James, looking for Sanford. Double kill into Zeta's hands. Able to find Sanford. The Crab Claw Cannon with the range is just too much. James trying to lock on to Sanji. Sanji forced to use the IMU just to escape here, and Zeta is relentless on this Bane right now. Carl Teasy can do nothing but run. Sanji coming in, gets terrified, but Zeta pops the recall, showing you that I am not scared.
Oh god, I cannot finish a single analysis. There's too much action going on. And both teams, once they have the momentum, they're not letting it go. But now we have the chance to breathe. Let's recap, you know. First of all, I think this game is such a high mechanically skilled game, right? The outplay on top side, the reason why he took Purify on against 1-1, initially at 1-1 would have a little bit of advantage because Inspire does give you so much extra damage. But after Claw finished the core items, right, does have the DHS, he jumped in, did the damage, and then he let 1-1 accumulate the stacks, accumulate the passive, and he used Purify to cancel it when 1-1, when Cutie was about to hit the last prop. It's absolutely insane what he did. The perfect moment Purify to completely clear all the marks from 1-1, and then he wins the trade because 1-1 doesn't know what to do anymore. So at this point, I mean, I wouldn't comment too much on macro rotation because both teams are rotating about the same. It's just that Echo Proud is comboing. They're doing everything right with their win condition, right? They're comboing back to back, except for the last turtle fight, because you know it seems like Minotaur was jumping in all by himself. Here we go. This might be a big profile engage, Trex.
Yeah, a lot's going to be on Betty King. We haven't seen him get a big crossbow tang off just yet, but JP wants to get one off for himself. It's Mayhem in the Lord pin, and the Lord does go to Carl Teasy. It's a beautiful steal. Zeta takes him out, though, and Sanford drops next. Sanji next on the chopping block. That's 4 down in a matter of seconds. They hit 5. Zeta with the triple kill. It's a full team wipeout, and that's not a fair trade in my book for the Lord.
Are they looking to end the game right now? They might be. Facts.
5 seconds till Yahui comes up. 5 seconds to Carl Teasy, but they got a wave of minions. They're going to lock on. In comes the deadly catch, and that's it. A 2-0 sweep. Tonight, the little brothers brought the heat. Echo Loud will be brought down to the lower bracket, and Echo Proud moves forward.
Woo! Woohoo! That was a fast game. Was that 10 minutes?